Heyo, it's Otaku guy here with my top 10 anime. Okay, let's get right to it. At number 10 is Fairy Tail. Basically, Fairy Tail is about this guild called the Fairy Tail. And there's this boy named Natsu, this little cat thing named Happy, and there's a girl named... Why can't I think of her name all of a sudden? Okay, her name is Lucy, yeah. And they're joined by Urza, Gray, other characters, and they basically go on adventures and about other guilds and stuff. And there's also other races like dragons, giant beasts, talking animals and stuff. Fairy Tail is really funny, and it's got lots of action, and it's on Netflix, so I recommend it. Where are you going? And, okay, moving on. At number 9 is Puella, Magi, Madoka, Magica. This is about a group of magical girls, Madoka, Nami, why can't I think? Cute. It's basically, there's a group of magical girls. Well, actually, some of them are already magical girls. The main girl, Madoka, she's not a magical girl yet, but she has a choice to become a magical girl. So there's also Sayaka, and there's also Kazumi, and there's a little cat thing called Cube, and there's probably more to him than it looks like at first. At first, this looks like a really cute little magical girl series for little kids, but it's way different from that. Trust me. And at number 8 is Shigofumi. That show was a big surprise. Like, I didn't expect it to be that great. Like, on the name the anime opening thing, I saw the opening and I typed in Nor and it said it was wrong, and I was like, what? What anime sounds so much like Nor? Then I looked up the opening and I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. Watch this show now. Then at the end of episode 1, I was like, this is so awesome. Oh yeah, and so at number 7 is Serial Experiments Lain. Serial Experiments Lain is kind of a mind screw anime like Boogie Pop Phantom and the like. It's about a girl named Lain who isn't very technology literate until one day she begins receiving various messages through the Wired from a girl who previously committed suicide at her school. Then she gets deep into the Wired's mysteries, and then it basically takes place in like a futuristic type of internet, and I think it actually makes more sense in 2013, well now it's almost 2014, than it did back then, because now we have Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff like that. It's very creepy, the visuals are quite cool, I recommend it.
Present day. Present time.
And at number 6 is Summer Wars. Summer Wars is a movie about a boy named, I've seen the movie 5 times, why can't I remember his name? Kinji. Kinji's, and his friend who he might have a secret crush on, who is Natsuki, who invites him to pretend to be he pretends to be her fiance, and to make her grandmother happy. And then later on, there's also some stuff about Oz, which is the virtual land in the site. And then he solves a mysterious math problem he got through his phone, and then all of a sudden he like activates and accidentally hacks into Oz, and which basically causes like the world doomed. And then that's the plot is trying to save the world from destruction. It's very much a family movie. It's cute, it's funny, it's got action. I recommend it. Where are we? Okay, and number 5 is Edo Rocket. Edo Rocket is about a boy named Sekichi who meets a girl named Sora who is actually an alien, and she requests him to build a rocket to the moon. And basically lots of wacky hijinks happen. I was rather disappointed in the review of this by them anime. We're all
Pokmon.
like, oh, this show gets stupid. I'm like, Pokmon is on this list primarily because it's a classic. It's suspenseful. Everybody knows 26 the first thing that pops into my mind when I talk anime is Pokemon.
I'm pretty far away.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Yeah, that. And the new series, Pokemon Origins, the mini-series, it's actually really cool. Better than Pokemon series has been ever since, like, Black and White. I haven't watched any of the second season of Black and White or X and Y because I've just fallen behind with all the other anime.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
Okay, at number 3 is Sgt Frog. Wait, okay, let me look at that again. At number 3 is Sgt Frog. Sgt Frog is an anime about a frog named Karo who runs a platoon of other frogs named Tama, Gero, Kululu, Doro. I love how I forgot Doro, and he's the one who always gets forgotten. Basically, yeah, it's about that. And they try to get her to... and they basically try to invade Earth, but they never do. Because there's always something wrong, because Karo, he's a bit of an idiot. He's obsessed with stuff from the real world, like Gundam and anime and stuff like that. It's very funny. I don't know why they had to take it off of Netflix. They make me so sad.
3, 2, 1, fire!
And at number 2 is Fullmetal Alchemist. Fullmetal Alchemist is a great anime. It's about these two brothers named Edward Eldrick and Alphonse Eldrick. And basically they perform an alchemy spell one day to try to bring their dead mother back to life. And his brother ends up in a metal suit, and his brother Edward ends up with an arm and a leg missing and being replaced with metal alchemy with chainmail. So yeah, Fullmetal Alchemist is a very suspenseful anime. Whenever you get a recommendation list for anime, Fullmetal Alchemist is typically the first thing that pops up. I highly recommend Fullmetal Alchemist. Yeah. At number 1 is Comic Party. Comic Party is an anime. It's very obscure, like nobody knows. It's one of the more obscure anime. I only found out about it because I read the Them Anime review where they gave it 5 stars. And it's basically about a boy named Kazuki and his crazy friend who gets him... I can't think of his friend. Taichi. His friend Taichi, who's a bit insane, gets him into the world of doujinshi. Then Kazuki starts making his own doujinshi, and he meets other people in the doujinshi industry, like Yu. Yu's a very funny character. But his other friend, his childhood friend, who basically they just need to get together. Though after you see Comic Party Revolution, you might not want them to get together. Because after Comic Party Revolution, I started to ship Kazuki and Yu, but later on... But in the first season, I shipped Kazuki and Mizuki. But Mizuki is kind of a brat, because she's all like, I hate otakus, they're so disgusting. I don't like doujinshi. Do something else with your life. Like, shut up, it's none of your business. Whatever your stupid name is. Mizuki, no one cares. So that was my top 10 anime list. I know it sounds like I'm kind of confused about these things that are supposedly my favorite animes, but actually I am just like, my brain is like foggy right now because I'm recording this at like 3 in the morning. I had to look back on Wikipedia because seriously, it's 3 in the morning. Ain't nobody got time to remember all that stuff. I really should just like marathon my top 10 anime sometime. And anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching another Otaku Guy video. You leave a like, comment, whatever. Bye.